Zionism for people who live in Israel. And Zionism, rightly understood, is living it. Living in Israel, living Jewish history, living Jewish destiny, living in our home, and living as a people, both religiously, nationally, societally, and engaging in that Jewish existence in a way that no Jew has been privileged to do for 2,000 years. So being a Zionist, rightly understood, is to live it. And when I was a girl growing up in Chicago in the 1970s and 80s, learning about Zionism and being part of the Jewish community, here, it was very clear to me that for me, the most important thing that I could do as a person is to make Aliyah and to join Jewish history where it's being made and where it's being determined, which is the state of Israel.
Thank you. Rob, for you, what would you describe as the defining moments growing up that led to your own relationship, your own attachment to Israel and to Judaism?
Thank you, Linda, and thank you, Hadassah, for having me here. You know, I'm a 1967 baby. I was born, unfortunately, I was born before 1967, I'm not going to lie to you, but I really came of age, one of the 1967 generation. And I think that was my first awareness of Israel, which is probably the most, you know, for the people who came of age after the Six-Day War, it made an indelible impression. But I was also, I mean, I think it's interesting, I'm glad you asked me this question, because I'm no different than, we're going to talk about these issues later, and I'm no different in many ways than the millennials we're so worried about now. I was them. I grew up in a very Reform household. You know, it was before, you know, when we didn't wear kippot to synagogue, when we, after Rosh Hashanah, we'd go to Dupar's and have bacon and eggs for breakfast. And I mean, when Reform really stood for something. And but I was always drawn, you know, from the 67 war, from going, the times I did go to synagogue, I was really drawn to the Jewish text, to Jewish learning. Something spoke to me. And then I went to Israel after college. I had to see it for myself. And when I got there, I had this feeling, which I'm sure you've all had, I'm home. I connected in a way through my soul. I connected to the land. I connected to the people. And I connected to my destiny.